you guys I'll be online by 12 o'clock today. I just finished a makeup video right now, and yes, I'm rushing to the fashion section. So I hope you're online and I hope you're ready for today's class. Okay, so this is the design we're working on. In particular, I posted the picture yesterday and I said I would be cutting it today. So with me here I have my lining for this practical, and I also have my essay. I'm trying to look for the design I sketched out yesterday. Okay, so that's it. Yes, so this is the design I sketched out yesterday that I said I was going to cut. And we have the design inspiration. I showed you that also online. The design we're going to be using. So we're working with this particular design today. So I have already marked out the cut I want to use, and that is it here right now. My length is about 29 inches. When I'm done it will be 27. So that's what I will first of all measure out. A total of about 29. Okay, from top to bottom here is around 29 inches, and that's where I marked already. Okay, the next thing I want to take note of is my upper bust and my under bust. I hope you can see from there. If you can't see, please come closer. Now, still on my length, by my measurement by length, I have my upper bust at 8 inches, my bust point at 11 inches, and my under bust at 15 inches. My waist is at about 18, so I mark that there. Now, this design is done in such a way that the under part is not straight. It's not a straight cut design. When I say a straight cut design, it means it's just straight all the way, but it has a flare on the side down, and I want that flare to be slightly pronounced compared to others. Okay, so if it's slightly pronounced and compared to others, I would need to factor that into my cut here. Okay, a particular design was posted yesterday where so many people were asking about it. A 6 pieces dress. A 6 pieces dress. If I can look for it, I will show you what I'm talking about. Okay, it follows the same principle. Any design you are cutting that has to do with the under part slightly wider than the upper part, you must factor that into your cut as you start the process. So naturally, before, my bust area is 8 inches. That is point to point. This point to this point is 8 inches. So on the line I marked as my bust line, which is from the shoulder down, is 11 inches. On that line I need to take out my 8 inches, which is 4. And that's why I've marked it here at 4 on this particular axis. Now, that line before, if I didn't need to factor in this my shootout on the panel, I would just have drew this line all the way down. But because of that, my shootout, I have to extend the length. So the length I have here is 14 inches, which is 7. When I open it up, it becomes 14. So I mark that out. Now it is that line I mark all the way up to this point. So using that same purple dress method, for that purple dress that the person posted yesterday and was asking for an explanation on, the same thing where I have 7 here, because of how large I want the flare, I'll probably be increasing it to like 18 or 14. And when I spread open this becomes like 30 something again. Okay, so you get the idea. But because it is just a blouse we're working on here, that is why I'm limiting mine to 7 inches. And when I, of course, open this into 2, it becomes 14 inches. So, that's, having said that, now I mark out on my bust line. You know, we've gotten out the 4 here. At the under bust, I reduce it to 3 inches down there. That's 1 inch out. 4 will still have come all the way down, but I've taken out this point. Then on the upper part, I increase it to like 3.5 on this upper part, so I can curve my bust area out. So having curved my bust area out from into the neck, I get out this line straight down to the waist, and from here I angle it out. All that long story now, let me show you what it means when I cut it out. So this is the front part, and I'm cutting it out. Please, after that my measurement, I still added seam allowance of 1/2 inch, and I added it all through. Now, this section is out. For the first cut, it means this one is out. That means this is the center front that we have gotten out now. So, let's work on the sides. Remember how we extended the length? It will also happen in the back side too, or in the side version as well. This is where my regular length should start, but I extended it by about 2 inches more to make that shootout come out slightly. Okay, I still follow the same principles of upper bust, and under bust. Please come closer if you need to come closer. Are you seeing it very well? I also need you to read me questions. If there are questions, then let me know, please. So second line, I still work with my 8 as upper bust, 11 as the bust point, and 15 as my under bust. Then with my shootout, I've also factored that into it, and I make my curve. The measurement I have, remember I've taken out 4 inches here. My total bust that I'm working with is 44. When you divide that 44 into 2, you have about 22 inches. Out of my 22 inches, I've taken out 4 inches. Whatever is left is what I'm dividing into 2 to get this point. Okay? The first thing I will do, when we take out our 8 inches from 24, please let's do the math together. When you take out 8,
like 16. 16 or so.
About 16, right?
Yes.
Okay, when you take out that, okay, so at that 16 or 14?
It's from 24.
So this is my 24. I've taken out 8. So from here, so here is my measurements. So that gives me, okay, that's 16. 16 into 2 gives me this, and that is my measurement from the beginning. Into 2 will give me 8 inches. So I have marked my 8 inches there. Now from these 8 inches, I need ease allowance of about 2 inches more to add to my cuts.
I'm trying to understand if this is a straight cut or princess cut.
Okay. The design here shows it. It comes from the neck inside. If it's a princess cut,